today I'm going to build a kind of a small library. Okay, so I got this idea yesterday night while I'm going to sleep. Then simply you can use this to identify your program's bottlenecks. So that's the main purpose of that. So it's not going to be a very complex Python library. It's a very small Python library. So yeah, Python profiler is like an inbuilt Python modules, and you can use it. You don't need to separately install using pip whatever. So you can use it's a inbuilt. Right? So we are going to create a small library based on the Python profiler, and we'll see how it goes. So now the Python profiler decorator is working fine. So you can use that decorator to wrap the your function or code whatever you need, and then it will give you a kind of a overall good idea about your Python functions and sub function and where the bottlenecks are going to occur. So there is a kind of an issue with this thing, because if you want to get the overall good idea, you need to get the colorful UI stuff, you have to run the Snakefish server. But currently that Snakefish server is not going to run with this library. So if you are using this library and for your code base, so then you have to install Snakefish server and then you have to run it first. So that is not going to quite good for a library, because you are using library to simplify your workload. Okay, so if the library is requiring also you to run kind of servers, and that's not good actually. So I'm going to find a way or kind of build a kind of functionality to execute this server before all the things are going to start. So that's the thing I'm going to do right now, and yeah, and we'll see how it's going. So here we have kind of an init function. So init function is kind of a constructor in other language. So there you can use, there you have to give a file path, log details, and log record count and port. So port you can give any port you want. Default port is 8087, and the file path is where this code is, the function is going to save your Python profiler files. And here you can enable log details. If you enable log details, you can see the log details even in the console. By default that feature is turned off, and here you can define how much log record you want to see. By default I set it to 10, but if you want to see more or you want to see less, and here you can configure it as you need. So this is the main function, right? This is called sorry, this is not, these are not function, actually these are called methods. So if you define a function inside of a class, that is not called as a function, it's called as a method. So sorry about that. Yeah, so anyway, so here this is called C profiler decorator. This method is actually not working as a normal method, right? So this is called a decorator. So what is a decorator in Python? So simply you can use decorator in Python to wrap another function. So by wrapping another function using a decorator, you can simply you can simply call a decorator function before that wrap function going to trigger. So by doing this, you can add some validation, error handling, and logging, whatever you need. You can do much more things using decorators in Python. It's a really cool feature, and you should try decorators. So what happened inside of this function, so we are creating a file, a new file path, which is going to save our profiling file. And here we are going to call that wrap function using the profiling. So after profile created, we are saving the profile file, and if the log details and logging count is enabled, so we are also log the profiling detail in the console or terminal, whatever. Yeah, so let's give a try and see how this is working or not. So let me try it. So we can run and debug. So anyway, I will run this server. So here you can see the service is going to run. So here it's showing like whatever the function. This is called service.py line 92, and the left side you can see all the detail of the functions and where it's going to occur, how many time it's going to push, and those kind of information. So yeah, so now time is 3:30 p.m. So I started work around at 11:30 or 11:12, near 12, I don't know. Now the 50% of works are done of our Python profiler library. It's a custom library actually. So Python profiler custom library. So there I have another 50% of kind of a task remaining to do. First thing I definitely need to handle error handlings, and there I also need to handle validations, and I need to find a proper way to start and terminate this snake-wise server, because with the current implementation it only ran for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds done, server is going to kill and user won't able to see any information about the profiling of the function or whatever he execute, which is really bad for user experience. So need to find a proper way for that. If you guys have a better idea on that, please let me know in the comment section, and it will really help me. Alright, yeah, so that's it for now actually. So I'm not going to work on that part for today because my mind is kind of crazy right now. So why it's not working? I got a gimbal, it's not working properly. Tomorrow is Monday, and Monday means we are starting our work. So there I started kind of a developer. There also I have several development in my plate. So before starting tomorrow, I need to make a kind of plan, and I need to get organized the tasks which I did in last Friday. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to finish this library. This is going to be, and when I creating this library, I didn't think, okay, this is not much helpful, but when I creating this, I'm feeling okay, this is kind of good. I can use this library especially on backend tasks. So I can use this library to profile my function, and I can get the overall idea about my functions and where are the bottlenecks and happens, and then I can improve those functions. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys later.